Okay, so let's solve this question. The question states that basically it is a C program that has been given to us, and we have to find the output of this C program, right? And what are the output producing functions that are clearly visible over here? Only one function of that type is present. So basically the value of A is being printed by this, right? This is a C. Basically you have to understand a certain amount of C to be able to solve this question. And if you are not completely not exposed to C at all, I would suggest that you go through W3 schools and just go into their language based modules. That is one of the best ways to basically pick up a new language. If I that is how I do it, so that is a suggestion from my end. Otherwise you can always watch some videos on this on YouTube. Now let's focus on this. So we basically have to find the value of A, and the initial value of A is set to 20, right? A is set to 20, B is set to 20, and then Z is basically a integer pointer, right? Integer pointer, and inside of Z we have stored the address of A. Then we basically send Z to FO. Okay, the value of Z has been sent to this P, and B has been sent as X. Now this X is then fed into the address location, right? And that address location basically pointed to what? Pointed to A, right? So now right over here A is going to be assigned the value of B. That is what this foo statement over here is going to do. After that we are basically printing it, right? And it's going to print the value of B, and the value of B that was given was 25. So the answer for this question is going to be 25. Obviously it's a very simple question, but you must be very clear on the syntax of C, right? And obviously I have more time with the question than you do, so I will give you a small little debugger demonstration of exactly how this is going to be 25, right? So let's do that. So this is basically the same code written in over here in a debugger, right? So basically let's basically run this debugger and just print out the value so that you have a better comprehension, right? Over here, once I were to go right till foo, right? So just step over. Now I'm at foo. Now the value of Z is basically, this is some address, and A is something and B is something, right? If I were to print out the value of A, right, that is going to be 20, I know, but the address of A is going to be what? It is going to be this thing. Now let's see, is this somewhere else at which we can see this? Yes, right over here. The value of Z, right, is basically equal to the address of A. You can go on basically and see the values over here and then say that okay, they are same, or you can basically make the computer do it, and Z is equals to ampersand A. True. So that is basically equal to that. And once we step into, basically we go inside of this function over here. So right over here, the value of P is basically the address of A still, and the value of X is basically the value of B, as I stated in the previous slide, right? So now if I were to basically, now this 25 is going to be fed at the address of A, and that is going to make A is equals to 25, right? Very simple and straightforward. We came here, we go here, and now the value of A has become 25, and value of B has also become 25. Very straightforward, very simple. In the debugger demonstration you were basically able to understand exactly how this is basically done. This is how we basically use debuggers to have a better understanding of what all things actually happened, right? And with that, if I were to step over right now, it's going to print out basically your 25, right? And the 25 is where is it printed out? Okay, so let's let it run raw, and the value 25 has been printed. Okay, this is basically the whole of this discussion. It's a very simple question. It was and I do hope that you must have been able to solve it by yourself, and this video only serves as validation. And with that, have a very good day. Thank you.